how's it going, guys? Not to be outdone by John and Colin with their super sweet rides. Decided to get one of my own. Oh no! Where's the motor? Right there. So, yeah, I'm going in a little bit deeper than they are. This is a perfectly running, driving D16 Y8. Nothing's wrong with it, other than the fact that it doesn't have awesome parts thrown at it yet, or a turbo going right here. Going that way. I'll give you a little rundown of it. So, as you've seen, everything is gutted. I know everything looks just half-ass cut and all that, but it's done like that for a reason. Not running air conditioning, so no air conditioning anywhere right here. Power steering is all cut because this entire bracket's going to be dropped, cleaned up, repainted, and a manual steering rack put in it. It's just going to be a radiator here. My oil catch can over here. No battery there because I'm putting the battery in the trunk. I'll show you that in a second. You know, had to make way for the boost piping because it uses this hole. This hole's not used, but that's where the accumulator dryer was for the AC. Got to take off this plastic because, you know, race car. Yeah, and I have new control arms, front or upper and lower, all new bushings, ball joints, tie rod ends, everything. Oh, max peating rods, coilovers, not just like the crappy little spring with a spacer. I have polyurethane bushings and all that for that. I have an entire rear linkage bar set up, everything for this. I'll actually show you that real quick. Look at these bad boys. All billet aluminum. Now, if you can imagine, this here. This in replace of this. Basically. I didn't get the camber bars just because I don't need them. I'm only going to go just about an inch away from this. So I'm not going that low just because that's ridiculous. And I don't feel like doing it. I am replacing the drums, all brakes, everything. And I'm going to do a little halfway body work just because I don't honestly care about the body work of this car. This is just the temporary shell for my next part of the build when I actually throw real parts at that motor. But I have, you know, the all new gaskets, distributor cover. This one's actually kind of sweet. Clear. So you can actually see the spark and everything. SETI race clutch. I'm running an entire AN or dash line, whatever you call it, fuel line system. And this is my fuel filter for it. 10 AN in. Let's see here. What else do I have? I have sweet billet motor mounts. I'm going to go to 3 mounts from 5. Just because these things are solid, you don't need them. ARP head studs, Detroit axle, and then that big box underneath there is my entire front suspension, axles, everything. Seems like a good company. Give them a try. There's my urethane bushings, coolant catch can. There's a clear cover for the timing cover, Walboro 255. Gotta have that. This big box underneath all this is the manual rack. Can't remember what's in that box. I don't know. But I have other stuff. I have an entire fuel line assembly from pump all the way up. What else? Hood release, silicone hoses, brand new gas filler neck. Nice. Really nice. I never ran this head gasket style before. The Permatorque. So I'm going to give it a try. And, you know, all the valve cover gaskets, everything. But basically, I'm only missing 2 pieces so far. Well, you know, other than the turbo and everything. I'm missing, I still need to order the 440cc injectors, the actual turbo manifold, downpipe, and oil feed line. I need to get the oil return line kit done. Get my buddy to weld in that oil pan right there, a 10 AN fitting. I would do it, but it's aluminum and I don't have a TIG. I need my ECU. I'm going to run a Honda S300 version 2, not the version 3, because I don't need Bluetooth or any of that. Plus, I can get it for like $570 versus $1,000. A P28 ECU, because this is an OBD2, and I need OBD1. What else do I need? Oh, and I have some other random things, but I'll show you that later when it comes to it. I have some pretty nice rims, Pro Circuits. I don't think they weigh very much, and they're pretty clean. you know? But, I got this car with my buddy, $400. It's got like 200,000 miles. It is what it is. And it's not terribly dirty. I mean, the outside looks like crap, but like, the inside's awesome. That's everything nicely bagged. Oh, I need shift linkage because all of that was rusted, so it kind of just fell down. So I had to like cut the linkage. Show you the back. The back's even nicer. You know what I'm saying? Headliner sucks. Sunroof and everything works. I already did the new door locks and windows, window motors and all that stuff. But yeah, I destroyed a running car. As funny as that is, I plan on just this stage leaving stock bottom end, which is pretty much good for like 200, 225. And that's what I'm going to do right now, because I mean the car's only going to weigh like 2,200, 2,300 pounds, so that's a lot of horsepower for something that doesn't weigh that much. And later when I find the actual body I want, which is a hatch, probably like 97, 96, somewhere around there, I will take this motor back out. I will transfer everything I've put on this car into that Honda. But before this motor goes back in, it's going to get no-notch rods, Wiseco high tops, Skunk 2 cam, their profile springs for their cam, and another head gasket. And I should be able to go to 300, 350 horse, which is pretty nice. But yeah, right now all I'm basically doing is just freshening it up, cleaning up the head, getting the turbo drain put in the oil pan. Pretty much just like, you know, getting this stuff off, this grime and all that. Putting on other little parts like the 10AM PCV system and all that. It's the only thing I have to get. An oil pressure sensor. It broke on me. It would not get unhooked. It's like all of this rubber was solid. But I have to put pretty much a T right here. One side goes the oil pressure, other side goes the feed line around to the turbo. Yeah, that's just a little bit of what we're working on. And, you know, I've gotten rid of all kinds of stuff. I'm not running the AC or the power steering, so. And obviously not running that. But there is a couple cool things that I will show you along the way as they get done. That's about all I want to share now. Oh, if you see all this white stuff, I thought it'd be a great idea to clean my headlights. Well, I should have looked at the headlights and everything before I used my mother's headlight restore kit on it, because neither one of the headlights had working adjustments. So once they were clean, it was like cross-eyed. And I was like, well, I could have just spent 60 bucks and got new housings. But it is what it is. I know the car looks bad with the rust and stuff, but come on, give me a break. I'm in Ohio and it's a $400 Honda. It looks damn good for what it is. This is my car build. So you've seen John's, you've seen Colin's, now you see mine. And then later, hopefully, I get to race John. If John will race me. But yeah, see y'all later.